So you basically saying that you made more money doing what you're doing now than selling crack. You might have to take notes on this bitch. Hey man, welcome back to the Famous and Wealthy Podcast. We got my boy Daeron in the building, man. Today we're going to be talking about how to get a bag off using your own vehicle. I got plenty of vehicles, my boy, you know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely trying to get to the bag. Can you please tell us, how do we do this, bro?
What's up? Appreciate you having me, Kevo.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, I'm that guy that help people make more, work less with their own vehicle, right? So
Yeah.
how you get to it, right? So stage one, let's get right into it, right? I teach you how to get on apps, right? Delivery apps. You might not, when you come to apps, what you think about? DoorDash, Uber.
Yeah.
But you don't know about CURRI, Freight.
No, I never heard of those.
Right?
Yeah.
These are all apps that do delivery. So literally on your phone, once you get on them, you literally can accept apps all single day, and then they will send you deliveries, and you can literally get as many as you want or as little as you want, right?
Yeah.
So that's like stage number one. And then number two, you can go get contracts. There's companies out here that literally promote, like, hey, we need somebody with a car to deliver this medical stuff, this auto parts, like American Expedite, like drop off. You probably never heard of these companies.
Never heard of them.
Exactly. So that's stage two. And then number three, like you can get your own clients. Like you go get a website, people will start calling you, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So basically, I can have my car and I can go to those sites you just told me, and I can start making money with no money.
Yep. Yep. So realize some sites going to need you to have an LLC, but some sites not. So it all depends on where you at. If you don't have an LLC, just go to the sites that don't require it. But you get bigger contracts and bigger opportunities when you do have an LLC. So go ahead and spend. I'm sure you got one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and spend your $100, $200. Get your LLC so you can get more work.
Right. Damn. Sound like I can make a little. What's the most money you made doing it?
In a day. So in a car, $1,500. In a box truck, $3,000. So literally, I started off with my car.
Yeah.
Worked up to a cargo van, then worked up to a non-CDL box truck. So you can start where you at and just work your way up. Like you could promote your own self.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever had a job before, but did you like?
Yeah, I had a job.
I had a job that literally told me I had to stay in this position for 18 months before I get a promotion.
Wow.
Like, nah, I'm gonna grind it up and go ahead and promote myself.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I can have any type of car. Like I can have let's say if I got a 1999 Cutlass Supreme type.
Yeah. So there's a window, a major window that says like 10 years and older.
Oh, 10 years and older.
Right. But you can have a 1999 Supreme. You're just not getting on all the companies. Some companies got that bougie feel like, hey, you got to have a vehicle 10 years and older for for you to get on the apps.
Oh, right.
So your best bet is 10 years and older. So we in what, 2024, so 04 and better.
Okay. So as far as like the age limit, what is the age limit you have to be to actually, basically be able to drive, right?
Yeah, got you. So some companies say 18. A lot of companies say 21 and older.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
So you at that 18 spot, you're gonna be a little limited, but at 21, the gates literally open up.
Could I be a felon?
Yeah. Two of my older brothers are felons. As soon as they came home, I got them a van, and they literally at it every single day.
Hard.
6-7 days a week, $3,000-$4,000 a week.
Wow.
Right. I don't know about you or where you came from, but we was in the streets.
Yeah, same.
So literally they did, my oldest brother did 11, my other brother did 3. As soon as they came home, I'm like, yo, this is a game that we can make money fast without doing illegal stuff.
Exactly.
That's exactly why I got into it, because guess what? When I started delivering products, packages, and items, I was already doing it, but it was just illegal stuff.
Right. Makes
like
sense.
For those who don't know my past, like I came off the streets. I came from making fast money. That was my aura. That's why as soon as I got to it, I'm like, you can get paid for everything that you do. Why I'm still here working a job trying to make it by the hour when I can speed up my hour?
Exactly.
Like, I don't know about you. Would you rather make $20 an hour or 5 deliveries at $20 and do them within the hour?
Nah, makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, every hour it's 100 to 20, 200 to 40, 300 to 60. It's no comparison.
No cap.
Like, how many deliveries can I get?
Yeah. That's hard. Yeah. So is it a limit on deliveries?
Absolutely not. Like, it's your own business. You set up your own business. You make your own schedule. You do deliveries when you want to. And you literally can control your money if you, like, one of the biggest things that I do is I make sure that I get with so many companies that they keep flooding me deliveries. I want to be in a position where it's so much work coming in, I got to decline it, or I got to go ahead and subcontract it out.
So I can wake up at 7 in the morning and do it all the way to the next 7 in the morning.
That's correct.
That's wild.
There's
That's
no regulations because there's no CDL. Remember this. You're doing it in your car. SUV, pickup truck, minivan.
Damn.
Cargo van, right? There's no CDL requirements. If you have a CDL, you know it's 11 on, 11 off.
Damn. So is this local or state to state or?
This is 99% local. So 20 minutes up the road, 40 minutes up the road. But you will have those deliveries where they might have you go state to state, which pay a little bit more. But like literally, I'm home every morning, and I'm home every night.
Can I get rich off this?
Depending on what your rich is. My best year was $500,000.
That's pretty rich.
Depending on what your rich is.
That's
right?
pretty good though. Like I could so my girl, my sister, cousin, daughter can literally watch this video and go sign up for your class because I know you got mentorships.
Absolutely.
I know you got a site I can go to.
I was pushed into it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can. So you can teach me how to do because I got some people might want to sign up for that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just riding around and the car can be no older than 10 years old.
Yeah.
Type
for the best results. Not saying that it won't happen. Right. I see some people with the hoopties. Yeah. They out there on the road, they getting it. But yeah, for the best results, 10 years or better, right? But remember, like, you don't even have to do the work yourself.
Oh, so I can put people in position just to do it for me.
Exactly.
Damn, that.
Right. Say for example, right, you get a route. Say for example, you out here, you get a route with a medical company. They pay you $400 a day.
Right.
You probably got some cousins. I wouldn't advise your cousins, but you probably got some friends that you can put on for $250 a day. You getting $150 a day, you not doing the work.
Damn, that's hard.
You can't do that at your job.
I like that. I like that.
Like imagine you trying to send somebody at your job. Say for example, you work at the bank, you trying to send somebody to your job. They're gonna be like, "Yeah, you can't do that."
Damn.
Imagine you get promoted and now the position you just had, like you can't replace that. But imagine you got a car, you promote yourself to a cargo van. Now you put somebody in the car.
Right.
Every step you move up, we still getting to it.
So basically, like all of my friends can basically be a delivery company.
Absolutely.
Just like that. Like starting right after this video. After they get done watching this video, they can get right to it.
They can get right to it. 72 hours. Little onboarding process. Submit your registration. Submit your insurance. Maybe they want to check your MVR depending on that. And once they approve you, we up and at it.
Damn. This a real game right here. I ain't know that, bro. I swear I ain't know that. I'm like, man, ain't no way you could just. I'm thinking even like with like Uber, like my thing is though, if this makes more money than Uber, why do people drive Uber? Because they don't know. Because
people don't know about it. Think about Uber though. If I'm on Uber, if I jump in the car, I'm not doing no ride share. You got to take me from where I'm going to where I'm, like ain't no picking nobody else up.
Right.
So imagine if I got 4 apps. I got CURRI, I got Dispatch, and I got Bungee. These packages don't care who they riding with. Uber, you slowing down my money.
Wow, bro, that's game.
Like if I'm on Uber, I can't go pick somebody up from Lyft. It ain't working.
Damn, that's game. That's crazy game right there. I ain't gonna lie to you, Brody. Because it's like, damn, you make a motherfucker want to get right. I want to get on that, and I make money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hold on, bro. You telling me that? Because I be like, okay, I was just talking to somebody. I'm like, damn, bro, you can just get a black truck. You feel me? And you know, go from there with the black truck and make $700 a day in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because, you know, like just to go to my crib from here, it'd probably be $100 and some dollars.
Right.
That's a 30-minute ride. So 30 minutes, they making well, not making $100, but, you know, I'm spending $100. So you do like 10 rides, 12 rides, you might make $1,000. You get Uber, probably $400, $500, whatever, you know. But how you saying, shit, I might make $2,000, $3,000 probably, right?
It all depends on your hustle.
Yeah.
If you got that hustle, you can make a lot of money by yourself. If you got a team and know how to manage people, you can make a lot of money.
Man.
Because you can only do but so much by yourself. Like, if you position yourself right, it's so many think about how everything got to be delivered.
Right.
Everything. Now you order your food.
So that's what people doing, though. That's basically what people doing then. Now I know. Like, when they going so hard, they wrapping their cars and all types of shit with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the ultimate question, man, who put you on this game?
Yeah, so my uncle put me on it. Like he was a hustler back in the day.
Yeah.
He's not really my uncle. He's actually he was a cellmate of my father. So when he came home, he started doing the independent contractor, the courier stuff. But he probably really didn't know what it was. It was like it was so close to being a hustler that he put us on. He said, "Listen, nephew, this the real game. This what you want to do. Right? You want to get these deliveries, get paid for everything that you do." So he actually put me on when I was 20. That's how I got a taste of it, but I didn't know business. So I'm out here, I'm getting these paychecks, I'm spending all this money, and then didn't realize, like, dang, I'm only working with one company. So when the contract stopped, my money stopped. Right. That's when I was like, man,
that's when you was working with one app.
One company. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was with one company, Hayes and Transport. And that's when I realized, like, if I ever get it again, I'm not doing this again.
Right.
Like, because why am I limiting myself?
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. So my uncle put me on, like, literally when he came home from jail, he put on my brothers. But that one company literally shut down and we were stuck. I was back in the street selling crack.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, as far as, like, did you ever get in trouble for, doing, like, selling crack, basically?
Nah. I was one of them ones who made it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, I'm saying your upbringing, though, like, how was it? Like, the city from, like, like.
Yeah, I mean, growing up in Baltimore, my mother was on heroin. My pops was incarcerated most of the time. He came home when I was 10 years old. So I was literally raised by, the hustlers on the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I jumped off the porch at 11. My brother was like, listen, our grandmother lights off. We got to go get it.
No, for sure.
I mean, this the only way we knew how to go get it. So, we started selling drugs at 11.
So you basically saying that you made more money doing what you're doing now than selling crack?
Yeah, I got up to that. Yeah, absolutely. I ain't had to look over my back.
Exactly.
Remember, like, when I was in the streets, I never slept. I'm always paranoid. I'm always looking over my back. I'm like, yo, this is the first thing that's legitimate, that's close to hustling, but legitimate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to go that mental from going from I'm hustling, I'm making money every single day, I'm making money fast, to trying to work a job, and I'm getting paid every 2 weeks. It don't make sense to me.
Exactly.
Right? So now it's like, granted, all right, I got the hustle in me. Let me get all these deliveries and do them as much as I possibly can within the span that I'm available. And now I'm running up $1,000 days, $700 days, $800 days. It's people in the streets that's selling 8 balls that's 40 years old, still ain't making that.
You're right.
It's people that been hustling 20 years that still can't make $1,000 a day.
No
go
cap.
ahead, go get in your car, go do some deliveries. That way you be there for your family.
Yeah.
You be there for your kids.
Yeah.
Stop playing with your freedom.
What made you want to give the game out to people?
Gotcha. Yeah, so my cousin, so reverse it. Like, what made us get out the streets is my cousin's house got raided. That was my number 2 in the streets.
Yeah.
It was too close for comfort for me. So he went to, like, we went through that situation. He ended up beating the case, right?
Okay.
I always had a job. I always was that person, like, if I'm going to sell drugs, I'm going to do something good too. Right. So I used to work at the bank during the day and then do my thing at night. So he was working at Lowe's and he was like, cuz, like, what's going on? What you doing? I'm like, hey, this part-time, I'm doing this delivery part-time. So he used to watch it. Then I started doing it full-time. So he used to be like, hold up, cuz, you quit your job doing this? I was like, yeah. He's like, cuz, teach me. And I would blow him off, to be honest with you, because I'm still trying to figure it out. But eventually I was like, cuz, I got you. Like, you working at Lowe's, this $600-$700 a week ain't working for you. I got you. Got him a contract with a company called All Med Express. His first route was $355 a day.
Damn, that's good.
In the Dodge Challenger. Wow. It only took him about 5 hours to complete. So it ain't even take him 8 hours, and he making more money in less time.
So when you say a delivery, is it like a little package or like?
It all depends, man. You got all type of deliveries. Think about it. Medical supplies, medical specimens, auto parts. You got bread deliveries. You got mail deliveries. Think about how many things need to be delivered.
Right. So, okay. That, because I'm kind of understanding, like, a Dodge Challenger, and then I'm thinking, like, for some reason I'm thinking like a skits, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that's
so
in the truck.
When he was delivering, it was pharmaceuticals, like literally, boxes that weigh 5-10 pounds.
Okay, makes
right.
sense.
You taking those to nursing homes. They need them every single day. Like, that's a 24/7, 365 contract you can get.
Right.
Nursing homes need their pharmacies every single day. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it don't stop, and it's never going to stop.
Yeah. Damn. So, do you got a lot of students?
Yeah, so now I do. So, like, literally from him and then his friends and then my brothers came home. Yeah. They had felonies. I started teaching them. They started getting their thing up and running. So, literally, like, at first you had to know me to get the game. Like, I wasn't that – I'm not that Instagram type of from the background. You know what I mean? I'm not that guy. But I said, you know what? Let me start, just showing people my day.
Right.
And then it just took off from wildfire. So I did create a program to help other people out, and now we got over 3,000 students.
Yeah, that's
going crazy right now.
Yeah, smart man.
People making 700, 800. People got subcontractors. People not driving. People that went from cars to cargo vans and now box trucks.
Hard.
Yeah. So now people got a different way of making money. instead of the normal way, and literally buying that time back.
So right now in your business, do you still drive right now?
Absolutely. Why wouldn't I? I'm
Smart.
not about to teach 3,000 students how to get money, and I'm not going to do it myself.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
right.
like, nah, I'm still out in the field.
You got a lot of trucks and cars.
So I got 3 box trucks and 4 cargo vans now.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you making probably roughly each one about what?
So with my box trucks a day, they all passive right now besides one that I jump in. So any day I can make 1,000 plus in that. But usually they make about $400 a day. And then my cargo vans make me about $250 a day.
True. So with everything that we talking about as far as getting the cars and all this, it still requires credit though, right? You had to have good credit to apply for the cargo vans and stuff like that.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't
yeah?
say that, because what's going to happen is you're going to start generating money in your car, and now you can provide those bank statements. And
Right. So you got a lot of sauce though, shit. I mean, I feel like I need to sign up for the class down there. You know what I mean? Make me a little source of income or something, man. You know. So, what was the transition of becoming like an entrepreneur when you first started, like from the streets to entrepreneur? Like, what was you think your biggest transition?
Bro, I literally went from the streets to a job, and at that point, I knew, for example, I couldn't keep going back here. Like my mental, my relationship, everything was straining. Like I could not focus. Imagine being somewhere and had to go somewhere to make money that you don't want to be every day. Right.
Yeah.
So I literally said, yo, like I got a little taste when my uncle literally showed me the game, and that stopped. And I always had it in the back of my mind, but I didn't know how to go after my own contracts. I didn't know the business. I didn't know how to do anything. But when I seen this ad on Craigslist, I went after it. So I started doing it part-time.
Okay.
So literally from 9 to 5, I'm working at the bank. From 5 to 9, I'm doing my courier delivery. But what I started doing is I started making more money part-time than full-time. I'm not coming back here. I've been a full entrepreneur ever since 2018 when I left that job. I haven't been back since.
Right.
So that's when I knew, like, okay, this is for me. What I produce and what I could put out, like, I know I can make more than somebody putting value on my time and telling me I'm only worth $28 an hour.
Exactly.
Nah, I'm not. I'm about to do 10 deliveries for $28, and then I'm going to tell you bye-bye, and then I'm going to bring that check to the bank I used to work at.
Right. No cap. So how do you, like, balance, like, your love life and making money and stuff like that, you know?
I don't really got no balance, man. For anybody out here probably watching,
yeah,
like, at first, my wife, she was like, hey, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? But then she realized DeRon got a vision. He on a mission, right? Then she started believing in it. I don't know what dude she was messing with before. They might have just gave her pillow talk, but nah, DeRon walking in this every single day. He going somewhere, right?
Exactly.
So really, like, having a balance, it's really like, babe, I got the household. You go do you, because I know that I can trust you. You going to provide for us. You going to provide for our 2 kids. Let me let you do you and walk in your greatness, and I'm going to be great holding this household down. So balance, I don't really have one. Just have a partner that got your back, because if you don't, it's a nightmare.
No
you
cap.
battling with the world and you battling with her.
Man.
Bro, you can't be excellent. It ain't going to happen.
So okay. Especially if they don't. All right. So do she do deliveries?
Nah. She ride along though. I'm like,
okay.
Babe,
okay.
Like before we had kids, like this when I was building it up, like she would ride with me. I'd be like, babe, ride with me. We're gonna do these deliveries. I'm gonna drop off these stops, make a quick 300, and then we're gonna go to lunch. But she never did the deliveries. That's not her. Nah.
So look, I got a girl, right? But I be getting nagged type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause I do what I want to do. You know, me and phone number, I say, look, we going to Columbia tomorrow, and we will just book the ticket, find the Airbnb, and go. And motherfucker hit me when we on the plane, like, yeah, where you at? I'm like, I'm on a plane. Motherfucker be like, where you going? I be like, I'm going to Columbia. You know what I mean? Like, I tell them afterwards. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that you got to do this is what I do. So it's kind of like, do you think that by you having to, like, because I treat myself like I've been through the jobs. I had girls that I always had to report to and stuff like that. And I understand that you married. I haven't been married. You know what I mean? So, like, as far as, like, do you think it'll slow you down by having to say, oh, I got to go do this, babe? Or I got, like, you have to, before you spend $1, before you go somewhere, do you think that's like a setback type thing or what?
Nah, that's a good question. You live in a different type of life.
Yeah, I'm different. Yeah, I'm different.
But
I want you to be able to explain for people that's in your situation, because my situation different. So I'm explaining mine. So I want you to kind of like.
So it's two sides of it, right? So you gonna have those arguments because they might not see it at first, right? But once you put in that work, a woman is going to see the vision, right?
But look, I put in work. They get the money. They get
that ain't the work.
Oh, okay.
Those are materials.
Right.
I'm talking about that security factor. He's here for me.
Oh, okay.
He gonna make sure I'm good.
Right.
No matter what, like, I know once he steps out this house, it ain't gonna be no goofy stuff.
Oh, okay.
He coming back with
okay.
You talking about going to Colombia.
You saying so the security is the no cheating type of thing, you mean? Because like
that's part of it.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
That the foundation of it. Is he gonna be able to provide? What does a woman want?
Yeah.
What does that woman want? Every woman is a little different now.
So let's talk to the guys who, that was in my situation and that was in your situation and it didn't go how they wanted it to go. As being an entrepreneur.
Right.
Yeah, like how do we help them guys out this?
Yeah. They definitely need help, y'all. Listen, I'm here to tell y'all straight up. Like, if she not with the goal off the, like, if she not trying to help the journey, it's a wrap. It ain't happening. You got to get one that literally, when I come home, I'm empty. Fill me back up, babe. Tell me I'm a king. Tell me I'm great. Tell me, send me out the door tomorrow and tell me go get it. That's the ones that you got to have. If she in here, she nagging, she complaining, go ahead and cut her off ASAP because it's never going to work out for you. You need 110% of you every single day.
For sure.
Not 99, not 89, 110% in order to be successful. It is not easy, but it's capable. And you can do it once you get somebody in your corner that's going to root for you every single day and you go out here and get it.
Exactly. Hey, y'all hear that, man? Like with me though, like I say, man, I'm always just trying to uplift people, like I understand that it's guys like me, it's guys like you, and it's also guys who, get cheated on. It's girls that get cheated on, you know what I mean? So I always look at it like, what can we do to, teach entrepreneurship plus help? Because it's like, okay, you can make the money, but what about if your relationship failing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what about that part where it's like, how the hell do they deal with it? And my girls liking little babies' post or following all these guys on Instagram. How do you feel about that? Like,
for one, as a man, you got to be confident. But like a public success and a private failure is never going to work, right? Yeah. Communication is the key, and that's what I had to learn. I didn't know how to communicate. I was just going, and not saying, "Hey, babe, let me get these 6 months to dive in." A lot of people, especially our community, young black people, we suck at communication. Nobody ever taught us this. Yeah. It's a skill set.
Exactly.
Like, we got to learn to say, hey, babe, for the next 6 months, I'm locked in. I need you to back me. And then after these 6 months, we can take a vacation. But I need to show you this roadmap because we going here. And you might not see it right now, but I'm telling you, if you give me that, it's up and it's stuck. Yeah. A lot of people don't have those conversations. We just move. Hey,
you're right.
Babe, I'm doing this for us. I'm doing this for us. But she don't realize that she's doing it for us. She think it's for you. Sit down and have a conversation. Right? Sit down and have a conversation and know the woman that you dating. Is it a fling or is it the real thing? You know what I mean?
You're right.
It's a lot of flings out here. Do she got ambitions? Do she want to do things? Or she just want to sit back and be an Instagram girl? Take pictures of me. Let's go with white countertops. Let's take a picture of me. You just bought me this purse.
Yeah.
It's a lot of different women out here. You better choose wisely.
No doubt. What's your plans in the next 5 years with your career?
For the next 5 years in my career, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to develop an app where all these small businesses can literally drop orders, and now everyday people with a car can now pick up those orders and get some money, right? So whether you do a part-time, seasonal, if it's full-time, like I want to create that platform where it's like everybody, it doesn't matter if you just opened your doors yesterday or you've been around for 50 years, you can say, hey, I need a customer that needs this. You can put it on my platform. Somebody can now pick this package up instead of people and now take it to where it need to go.
Smart man. We all got habits, right? What is something that you think that you struggle with as an entrepreneur?
Oh man, that's good. Sometimes I feel guilty and missing the mark, just being so locked in, because entrepreneurship is one of those things that can take 16 hours a day, 18 hours a day. I got 2 children, so sometimes it's like, dang, I ain't see my kids today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm struggling with that battle. Like, yo, am I doing the right thing, or should I just be the regular guy that worked the 9 to 5? Or I might have to miss an event because I might have to fly and go do some things, or do an interview, or do, like, these are some of the things that I battle with now. So it's like, you know what? I'm doing the hard things now, so things later will be easy.
Right.
A lot of people, they doing the easy things now. They want to fly by night. They want everything to be easy, and they don't realize it's going to get harder later.
Right.
You're going to be older. You ain't got the energy you got. Right. You're going to be older. You ain't got the strength you got. Yeah. So if I put it in now, like if I execute it, and I heard somebody say it, if I execute in my season, it's going to be my life forever.
Yeah. So as far as me, right, like I'm always following pages that's like over the top, like, you know, so I see like, you know, 200-foot yachts and Bugattis and, you know what I mean? So I'm always stressing about like not being there yet. You know what I mean? So I be thinking like damn, I overwork. Like sometimes I'll get no sleep, or I sit on my phone all day, and like versus if I'm not saying my girl, so if she watching, like I'm saying like if a girl's sitting on the side of me and they're like on Instagram, but I will be on there working, like as far as like in my phone, like I'm stressing more about like, damn, I need to see 50, 60, 70, 100, 200, 300,000 a day. You know what I mean? Like to get to that point. So I'll be more stressed. Like, do you ever have those type of like feelings? Like I'm not there yet, or I want to hurt, because you seeing so much motivation daily. Like I get motivated off the stuff that I see, but do you get, like, how do you feel about that type of vibe?
For one, like, how do you feel about it? So for me, I got a circle of high-level entrepreneurs around me, right? So they automatically, I'm putting myself in that environment. So for anybody that don't have 6- and 7-figure conversations every single day, you doing yourself a disservice if you want to get to that level, right? So I put myself in that environment, so that automatically pushes me. Like, I think I might be doing good, and then I see something else. It's like, okay, I'm going back to work. I need to go
harder,
right? I'm going back to work. But at the same time, you look at where I came from, like, yo, I came from Baltimore. If you had a 2-door coupe Honda Accord, you was cool.
Yeah.
So it's like at some point you got to say, hey, stop beating yourself up.
Exactly.
You listen, your kids good, wifey good, you got a roof over your head, you got clothes on your back. That's the reality. Okay. Stop looking at somebody else's highlight reel. A lot of people look at Instagram and they won't even get started because they want to be what somebody's 10 years was.
Yeah.
It don't even make sense.
You definitely got to start. You definitely do got to start.
They might look at you, Kevo, and look at, oh, Kevo got a Lambo. I got a Crown Vic.
They get mad. Exactly. They supposed to get motivated. That's why I say, instead of getting mad, you should get motivated. It's a lot of people that get mad, and that'll stop them in the process of even getting there because they blocking their own self. Like now, that's the reason why I feel like people say they be like so against money. Those are people like, money's not everything, and they get mad. But when you should be like, okay, well, you know, nothing means nothing, but you just got to get to the success of it. You feel me? Like they put too much like meanness on it or madness on it. You feel me? Like that's how I look at it when it comes to that. But
absolutely, you comparing your day 1 to somebody's year 10.
Right.
People look at me like, hey man, I see all these contracts, bro. I've been at this since I was 20 years old. I'm 32 now.
Yeah.
You just looking at it now. I've been at this. I ain't take a day off yet, even if it was part-time. My mental been working on it. My physical been working on it. So now that I'm at this level, I never gave a day up. Right. Every single day I worked to this point. But a lot of people, they quit before they get it. Oh, it ain't working 30 days. What? It ain't never going to work if you quit in 30 days. It ain't working 60 days. You quit. It ain't working 90 days. Like, do me a favor for everybody listening. For 365 days, what you want to do something every single day. And then after that 366 day, remember, did you get better? It ain't about the result, but did you get better? Right. I've never seen anybody work something every single day and not get better. Don't worry about what nobody else doing. Every single day, you go look in the mirror, and then you go compare yourself to yesterday of yourself. Right. It's only you versus you. I don't care if Kevo got this big chain on. That don't matter to me.
Right.
DeRon, did you get better yesterday? Yes, I did. Okay, cool. Get better today.
Exactly. How old was you when you made your first million?
32.
Oh, 32? Okay. So 32. That's your first million at one time, or like over the years? Like, when did you think that you...
So 32, my first million in a year.
Oh, in a year. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you made your first million, you know, when I made my first million, I started like buying more clothes and stuff like that. Like, what's your spending habits like?
Same thing, yeah. Everybody got it. We ain't have it. We like, yo, I made it.
I'm saying, are you like me? I spent a lot of money on like designer stuff. Are your spending habits reckless, or you know that you still balancing a little bit better?
I wouldn't say they reckless because like a polo tee was fly for me when I was at certain level. Now it's like, all right, cool. You can afford to go ahead and buy it. It's not real reckless, but it is higher end stuff. It's not the same. Yeah. Like I wish I had the success I had and still said, you know what, let me get a polo tee instead of a Gucci tee. You know what I mean? Exactly. Like it's a little different.
So what was the turning point for you to get to the million in 1 year?
All right, so the turning point was for me, like I was doing a service, but I had no direction, right? Yeah. So I'm out here trying to guess, and luckily I got successful to a certain degree, but at that point I knew I'm tired of guessing, I'm tired of wasting money, and I'm tired of wasting energy. I need that roadmap to success. Right. So I said, you know what? I got to go find me a mentor. I'm not guessing out here. Like, let me get a mentor. Yeah. Try to get a free one. Guess what? They gave me free information. It ain't work out.
Exactly. You know I mean? Hey, stop like playing with that free information.
Like he literally would be like, yo, bro, like you calling me too much, bro. You said you was going to mentor me. What you mean? I'm trying to get it. So I said, you know what? If I want somebody time, I got to give them my money. Hey. That way they obligated to say, you know what? You exchange something, I got to give you something back. And my mentors now gave me the resources to say, you know what, hey, what you're doing, you need to add more value to people. When you start adding more value to people, if you bless somebody else, the world will bless you. So that road to $1 million, when I started saying, you know what, I'm going to give you the exact same thing that got me out of a job that I hated every day, that got me from working from a boss that ain't appreciate me. When I can give you the formula and the format to go out here, take your vehicle, start a courier delivery business, when I start giving that to people, that's when the universe said, DeRon, we got you.
Right. All right. So what would you charge, like if I wanted to, you know, work with you, what would you charge me as far as like mentorship?
It all depends on certain levels, right? But the first thing I would tell people to do is, like, I run a free class every single day giving out a lot of gems to get you started, right? Okay. Right. So I don't know if we're gonna work together, but you know, can put that in the description. But like literally, we host a class every single week because I want to help as many people as possible. Right. Like my DMs go crazy, bro. Like I'm stressed at this job. I know that feeling. Like Sunday night going into Monday, I know that anxiety. Like, bro, I'm not trying to do this again. Yeah. So every week I said, you know what? I'm going to take 2 hours out of my time and I'm going to teach you how to get started. Right. Right. So come to a class, and I'm telling you, like, your life should never be the same after.
Right. So basically, they come to the class, which, you know, after we come to the class, what exactly you gonna be teaching in the class? The same thing we talking about, basically, like all the free game you just gave me.
Yeah. So I'm gonna teach you 3 steps. Number 1, how to get started. Number 2, how to find contracts and opportunities for your vehicle in your city, and then number 3, how to grow and scale. That means hiring subcontractors all across the country. It don't matter if I'm in LA and a contract in New York. You could put a subcontractor on it and get more money than you getting now.
Exactly. And what people got to realize is, like, going off of just what you were just saying, I'd rather work with somebody like you that's been experienced in the game for so long. You know what I mean? Like, so if I'm watching the video, I'm clicking, I'm signing up because I'm knowing you know exactly what you're talking about. And people always inboxing me. They're like, man, bro, how do I make this? And how do I flip 2,000 to 4,000 and this and that? I'm like, bro, just look at my YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Like, I got people on there like that do everything. You can literally watch my YouTube and learn how to make a lot of money. You know what I mean? Just like what you said, with a car, you can make all this money. Like, everybody got a car. And people daily right now got a car just sitting at home like, damn, I wonder how I can make $50, $100, $300. Clearly, if they watching the video right now, bro got a live training. You go to it, lock in. If you got the money for mentorship, clearly he know what he doing. I'm going to pay you. Yeah. I'm going to pay you and try to be better than you. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm going to try to pass. It ain't no competition, but I'm damn near going to pass you up because I'm going to try to outgrind you. Exactly. That's what most people should be doing if they're watching. It's like, that's the best thing to do. Then we could become best friends. Maybe I might pay you for mentorship and be your best friend. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I look at it like that's how people got to think in their mind when it comes to this. But that's definitely some game, though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, some real game.
Absolutely, man. Like one of the what I love about how I'm going to give you 2 to 3 hours worth of mentorship. You're not going to want it to, like, when you come to this class, you won't want it to end. Right. Like, it's straight, hey, like, you writing down actionable steps to take action, to change your situation.
So look, do you do like I do in person too? I do phone calls, Zoom. I do in person. Do you do in person mentorships? Like if somebody paid you enough money, you'll like actually walk them through.
Yeah, absolutely. So we do 1 day VIPs. Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Where you could come through the office, we'll break down a whole game, a whole strategy, and map out the whole year for you.
Hard.
Yep.
I feel like a lot of people gonna need this game though, bro. Especially when it comes to delivering and stuff like that. Because I felt like I thought it was just Uber and Lyft shit. I never knew it was no apps or anything like that. Like I heard certain things, but I feel like people like hide it. Like they want to exactly tell you like, oh, I went to this app or I did this or I did that. I'm thinking it's like an inside. Like if somebody, let's say if a nurse delivering something for a hospital or something, they act like they work at the hospital type shit. Yeah. So listen, after the students have signed up, between the first 30 to 90 days, how much you think your students is making?
Got you. So Monica, I want to say the first 3 months she made $65,000 in her business.
Wow, it's amazing.
Keisha, she works a full-time job, and you come to this training, you gonna see that within like her first contract, her first day out, 3 days she made 3 hours she made $567.
Yeah, that's good.
After working a full-time job, she like, dang, I made more money working this part-time and doing my business than the full-time.
Right.
Monica, Donna, she made $2,800. She makes $2,800 a week.
So look, with all the students that you got, I know you got about 3,000 students. If you round it off, what y'all probably made about an M or something, but in the last few years.
You can add a zero to that. That's a little disrespectful. Like all the students really putting it in over 10 M's combined.
Wow.
Yeah.
You
gotta remember,
you killing it.
You got some students making $250,000, 200,
right.
150.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Makes sense, yeah. So you got ebooks and courses as well, or what?
Absolutely,
yeah.
So we can definitely meet you at your level. If if you're a book learner, we got ebooks for you,
right?
And we got courses as well that you can go through and literally go execute immediately.
And where would be like the information? Like, where would we find all the information at to actually get a course or an ebook or something like that?
Yeah. So anybody can follow me on Instagram. I'm on Instagram heavy now. So at DeRon. So DaeronMyers _. If it has to have a blue check or it's not me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you got Twitter or Snapchat or anything like that?
The best platform to get me is on Instagram. Yep.
Okay. So what about the dudes with the 18-wheelers, bro, that's on the road and you know what I mean? Like, that ain't making that much money, like, that want to be home with their family. Like, what's to them?
Man, bro, like, those be, like, a lot of people. Like, they be like, man, listen, the money ain't there no more. The rates is low. I'm out here. I'm sleeping in. I'm showering at this facility. Like, I'm not home. I'm missing my kids' basketball games, football games, cheerleading competitions. My wife, she lonely. Bro, like the courier game is 99% local where you can be home every single day. You ain't got to worry about if that engine break down, you spending $20,000.
Right.
Use your car.
Right.
You ain't got to worry about them big breakdowns. You don't got to worry about them DOT people messing with you every single day. You don't got to worry about going across Utah, worrying about slipping off the side of the mountain.
Exactly. So what y'all need to do is sign up for Daeron's program. You feel me? His mentorship. They need your mentorship.
Yeah,
basically,
like,
all the truck drivers.
If it was me, I want to be as closest to the source as possible.
Exactly.
So if you want to be connected with me, that's why we created the mentorship where now I can show up live and coach you through all the things that you need to be coached through.
So if I'm a truck driver, I damn near need to just sell my truck.
It wouldn't be a bad idea.
Okay, then. So, look, where can we find you as far as, like, websites and everything, you know what I mean, like to tap in?
Yeah, so definitely go to www.couriermasterclass.com. All right, that's COURIER masterclass.com. Literally, we host a class every single week. This is not pre-recorded. This is live. You get to ask me questions. We get to deep dive. Hey, you in this area, like, let's pull it up. I pull stuff up on the screen, so now you know how to go find this work in your
step-by-step training.
Yep.
Okay, that's what's up. And then they can find you on Instagram. All right, so look, hey, make sure y'all tap in with that Patreon, BandClan University, man. Everything gonna be on BandClan University. Everything gonna be on YouTube, Instagram, Instagram.com, BandMan Kevo, Twitter, BandMan Kevo, Snapchat, BandMan Kevo. Make sure y'all tap in with that Snapchat. We putting all types of crazy stuff on that Snapchat. You feel me? So make sure y'all get on that. Make sure y'all follow me on TikTok, man. It's @BandMan_Kevo, man. Everything going up, everything going crazy, man. Tap in. Famous and Wealthy Podcast. We out.